go again. Another night of being bummed. I keep to myself, avoid the sign, cancel plans with everyone I know.
Welcome back. This is the GSL.
It is.
He's Artosis and I'm Tasa. See, I'm mixing it up a little bit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
You finally said my name first.
I did. You always come first. But
only in your heart, Tasteless.
In my heart. And what else can I mix up? Thank you guys for tuning in so much.
Yeah.
And then thank our sponsor, Sony Ericsson.
Wow.
I'm just, I'm crazy.
Yeah.
So how did the interview go, Artosis?
It went well. He was saying he did use the Reapers like we were predicting, where it's he doesn't really expect it. The player won't expect using Reapers, he says, so he uses them. So, yeah.
It was pretty good. Yeah. I wonder where he got his name from, Polt.
Oh, that's good. I'll ask him that if he wins the next round.
You're going to find out.
All right.
Get to the bottom of these IDs.
I know, man.
Usually when you ask the Korean player his ID, though, it turns out to be a very disappointing story.
Yeah, there was an ST on my
desk. I don't know.
Or someone spelt my name wrong.
I closed my eyes and I went like that on the keyboard.
I've seen those before.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Right. Our next match, though, is one of the exciting ones.
Yeah.
Liquid JinRo, the champion of the MLG National Finals in Dallas. He is in his first GSL finally. He's going up against Next Drug, and for those of you who are StarCraft 1 old schoolers, hardcore guys, this is Ever Z Drug. That guy is so good at Zerg.
Yeah, he's old school.
He's old school. He's an amazing Zerg player from StarCraft 1. Really, I love Drug's play. Every time I got a replay, I was so happy because he's actually an amazing Zerg. Even though he's not really accomplished in StarCraft 1, he was a pro gamer. He was amazingly good. This is Ever Z Drug. And I will vouch for him. I've played him a lot of times on the Korean ladder.
Good.
He has some of the best Zerg vs. Zerg I have ever seen.
Let's see if his ZVT is as good. JinRo, of course, a member of the Team Liquid team, their site teamliquid.net. He is a guy who is kind of legendary in the non-Korean scene. Frozen Arbiter.
Frozen Arbiter, man.
That's
He's
Frozen
probably
Arbiter.
banned you from teamliquid.net.
Yeah, for being a G-bag.
Probably happened, yeah.
So here he is now. And he might have to ban Next Drug from the GSL.
He might.
Now, what's funny about JinRo is that, when we saw him playing in the GSL Season 1 qualifier, he was not very good. He was playing pretty poorly. His attack timing was off.
Yeah.
Now he's like this badass killer.
Oh, he's sick good, man.
Yeah.
Strongest tier in the West, MLG champ.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. From another, it's a JinRo impersonator down there. That guy is actually one of those guys that just is so awesome. He's been down here every day watching the games, by the way. That viewer. But JinRo, not down here watching the games every day because he's too busy taking nerds out, breaking nerd necks. And let's see if he can pull through here with a win for the Liquid team like Rhett did. Unlike the other two Liquid players down here, they were both playing Zerg. This guy playing Terran. Now over here, Next Drug.
Next Drug. He's Ever Z Drug. Now he's Next Drug. He is really, 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 really good. His Zerg vs. Zerg is actually one of the absolute best I have played. He plays it like Zerg Bong, so that means he really understands what's going on. He had understood in StarCraft 1. He's one of my favorite Zergs in StarCraft 1, no doubt about it. I'm really excited to see him play, and JinRo's going to have his work cut out for him because, JinRo has a lot of amazing Zerg partners. Yeah. But that's his weak matchup, He feels more confident in the other two matchups normally. He's always said that his Terran vs. Zerg is the hard one for him. But he also said today, I was speaking to him, of course, this morning, and he was saying that he does feel confident. He thinks he'll win. But he understands, this is Ever Z Drug. This is a really talented StarCraft 1 player.
Yeah, this is not an easy opponent. This is not a jobber. And
this is no jobber taste.
We're at the sea.
This guy can walk and chew gum at the same time.
He can walk and chew gum, maybe dribble a basketball.
Yeah. Could.
Balance a book on his head.
I haven't seen it, but I bet he
could do it. I bet he could do it. Probably be easier than trying to multitask with Terran.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens with these two guys. We're going to bring the map list up in a minute. But also note, this is JinRo's first, Korean televised match.
Yeah.
He did do very well at MLG.
I mean,
and I think a lot of people didn't actually expect.
No one expected
MLG.
JinRo to actually win. He's a little bit overshadowed by some of the other bigger names on his team, such as TLO, such as Huck. such as Rhett. But JinRo has shown us that, hey, he is solid. He played great at MLG. He won. So, I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's true.
Really good.
So, I mean, I don't even know what to expect from him now. Let's bring the maps up on the screen. Delta Quadrant, Metalopolis, and Jungle Basin. So,
pretty
first
good maps
map here.
for JinRo.
Pretty good maps. Metalopolis is going to be the map Drug is going to want to, you know, play his best
Yeah,
on.
that's a must-win map for Drug right there.
And, of course, if he's in cross locations, it's going to be very good for next Drug because the Terran have a tough time pushing if the Zerg's really far away. There's just a lot of room for mistakes to happen. But, oh, my God, Artosis, the countdown has started. That means JinRo is going to play any second now. So get ready. Will a foreigner make it to the round of 32, just like Rhett did? Well, let's find out. In the red down here, representing the site TeamLiquid.net, the oldest, one of the oldest non-Korean StarCraft teams, and now the biggest non-Korean StarCraft site.
The Kid JinRo.
The good JinRo. Up here at the top right, a very impressive StarCraft 1 Zerg player. And as Artosis said, if you've ever followed this guy, he was pretty sick. Now in StarCraft 2.
Extra.
I'm really looking forward to see how Nextstruck plays this map. Because, again, this is a Zerg that you need to watch. I'm really sad that these two are meeting in the first round because I really want both of them to go far. I want to see both of them have a lot of matches.
Yeah.
But one of them has to go home. And, well, we'll have to see who that's going to be. JinRo, you know, I think what we're going to see from him, he does like harassment on cliffs. So I do believe we're going to see, you know, the JYS game that we saw. We should be seeing JinRo do something similar to that, where, you know, you drop some tanks on the cliff, harass that expansion, see if you can kill it.
Yeah, going fast, Gas, is so good on this map. As you said, because of these cliffs over here,
There's really a lot of good builds on this map, you know. You can do those fast gas builds, Tasteless. You can also go for 2 barracks play, because it's just such a close rush distance. It's going to be quite hard for Zerg to hold. Now, we do see Nextstruck, by the way. Hatchery first. I'm just going to assume everyone's going to hatchery first every game for the rest of time.
This is a map where it's a matter of survival for Zerg. If you get to the late game, you've held up a few Terran attacks, Terran's going to be in trouble. But you got to spot what Terran's doing, so it's also a map about Zerg gaining intel. Another depot over here at this ramp. This, of course, is a ramp that they cannot get up.
Smart to put some things there so that you can wall it in quickly, though.
That's true, in case
because
Nidus Swarm or
yeah,
something
that
comes
does
in.
happen sometimes. So, you know, just having stuff in place like that, like, there's nowhere more important for that depot to be right now. May as well do it.
The spawning pool, almost done. Factory, barracks wall in here.
Yep. And I think we will see a really interesting game here. I do like that they're far away from each other on this map. Normally, if you have them spawn next to each other, it can be much harder for the Zerg player because it's just so much closer. But here, the Terran has to go across the entire map. It's going to be a little bit longer because of that. And it kind of makes it into a better game, don't you think, Tasteless?
I do think so. And now it looks like this SCV is going to be taken out. One more hit left. Oh, saved.
That's right. Here's this Marine pressure. Going to force some more Zerglings. Spine Crawler going up immediately. And he hasn't produced any more Zerglings yet.
Let's see how committed he is to this pressure.
Oh, wow. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, this is 4 Marines. This might not be good for Drug.
He's doing a nice job of keeping right off the Queen and shooting at the Queen.
And JinRo is looking pretty hot right now, man. He's making... Right now we do have Nextstruck making 4 Zerglings, but here comes the harassment. Oh, wow. That Queen looks like it's going to go down.
Where the hell are the Zerglings? There they are. A little bit late.
Yeah, Zergling... It looks like he's going to have to wait for his roaches, but he's going to lose so much in that time. The Hellion just running by, and JinRo looking very good right now.
JinRo is looking pretty scary, man.
Yeah, he certainly is. Our Zerg player, though, he really should have made some Zerglings. You know, when you see 4 Marines coming across the map, that ain't no joke. He may turn around, he may not, but you need to be ready for it.
Well, that was a pretty big blow, losing the Queen and sending the drones away.
Yeah. And we do see that he's going to go ahead. He has that medevac, getting the tech lab. I think definitely we're going to see some tank dropping. Also, our Zerg player looks like he wants to go roaches.
Yes, indeed.
Evolution chamber going up as well.
The medevac drop on the way.
Just a few Marines in there. Harass time. He knows that there's not a lot of anti-air around, especially considering that layer has just started.
Meanwhile, the tank is on the way as the siege mode. Another medevac. Stim almost done. Stim is going to be done right when this drop gets in there.
Oh, very nice. Drones run away instantly.
They pick up and leave.
Berserk player is making some more roaches. Drug is in trouble though, Tasteless. I mean, JinRo is completely controlling this game right now.
Well, looks like this drop won't do as much. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
Just waiting for the right time to engage. JinRo gonna take out a roach. Pick it up. Lost only 1 Marine and some health on that medevac. Not a bad trade.
I wonder if he should have. Oh, he's already got the tank. Okay, great. This is a great build by JinRo.
Seeing what he can get done. Not a whole lot right now, but Tasteless, here comes the siege tank.
Here comes the siege tank. This is where stuff gets ugly.
That's right. Barely can't hit the hatch from there, but it will protect these Marines quite well.
This is so hard for Zerg to deal with.
That's right, and he even has this layer down there, so if he loses it, it's even worse than we thought.
And he's got another medevac coming over. He's actually just going to invest everything on pushing this position over here. The hatches, or the layer, rather, is getting low.
Shrug just giving it up, it looks like.
He's going to sack it.
Interesting.
You know, I got to say, JinRo is making Drug look pretty newbie.
Yeah, he truly is. We are going to see a counterattack. I think this is Drug's last stand.
Well, that's it. All right, so this isn't going to work either.
No, a ton of Marines back there. Drug is now on 1 hatchery, no layer. Roach speed has been started before the layer went down. So
this
that's
is pretty
good.
brutal.
You just scared me, Tasteless.
Sheesh.
Will these queens get this medevac?
Careful.
No, they won't.
No.
Absolutely not.
And, yeah, I mean, this is pretty straightforward. A little bit of an attack over here.
Siege tank popping out. JinRo looking strong.
Yeah.
Really does look like he's going to be taking this first game.
Well, I think Zerg is already basically dead. He's having to remake a layer and sit on 1 base against. Look at this. This is actually crazy.
Yeah, making that. I mean, he's going to have so many units. He's going to get his expansion up before there's a second base in play for our Zerg player again. But it looks like he does want to take that gold.
Probably the right choice. That's all he really can do.
And that's going to see the drop ships and make him want to turn around, perhaps. Drop the siege tank up there. It's
so
like, no,
funny.
you can't take that. Sorry.
Target the drone.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, noes. Oh.
Bye, drone.
Bye, drone.
Made that drone into liquid. Hi, Ariador.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just so funny.
Not really.
No, it was okay. It was like a 3 out of 10, but it made me smile. It was scintillating. Now,
all I want to do, Tasteless, is make you say tintillating.
Tintillating.
Well, we do have Burrow being researched for our Zerg player, as well as ranged attack. So he's definitely going to stay on Roach. This is the right choice. He has to do something tricky with him, though. And JinRo, I mean, he's still flying around with these medevacs, but I don't even know if he needs to at this point.
Yeah, I think he just needs to regroup his army and go kill him.
Exactly. I mean, with just a portion of the army over here, he's kind of giving an opportunity to Drug to kill it. And if Drug kills it, I mean, that's the first step in a very long process of coming back into this game. And in fact, here we go. The Roaches going down here to attack. Killing a lot of Marines. JinRo's still not losing too much.
And now JinRo's just continuing to expand.
Sorry,
you want to see those Roaches could reach.
Doesn't even have vision up there.
That's actually a good point. Another expansion over here. You know, obviously JinRo's dominating here. I don't mean to be too critical, but he can actually just kill him if he just regroups his army.
Yeah, he might just be playing a little bit safer, you know, he doesn't want to lose no matter what. There's a lot of Roaches out there, they can be scary. Might want to get a Raven even before going.
Yeah, Raven would be good.
I would go ahead and do something that safe. Now, our Zerg does have an expansion up. He is going to go ahead and send some drones over to it. And some Roaches. Unfortunately for him, Roaches can't mine minerals.
Imagine that. They could probably mine a lot more.
Yeah.
With their size and stuff.
Imagine if they were like a mule. That'd be great.
Oh man, that'd be crazy.
That'd make a fun, balanced game. I'm surprised our Zerg hasn't gotten burrow movement yet.
Yeah, that's weird.
You know, that's kind of a tricky thing you can sometimes come back with, but he is, in fact, going for Hydras. Will he kill that dropship? No.
Here comes what JinRo probably could have done about, I don't know, 5 minutes ago.
Well, at this point, there are a lot of Roaches out. Not that they can win this, but ouch, that was actually brutal. He wants to go about it safely, but still, our Zerg player, Drug. We're getting so owned by JinRo right now.
The Drug is getting busted for narcotics right now.
That's right.
He is, I'm sorry, Justice, that joke was terrible. This is pretty brutal, though.
JinRo's ID, JinRo, that's the company that makes soju here, which is a drug.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really like alcohol. I don't do drugs, I just drink alcohol. It's like, well, actually, alcohol's a drug. Right?
Yeah. And here we go on burrowing, hitting the news Marines as best he can, and this is going to be GG.
Yeah, that's going to be it.
Sorry, next Drug. You have been completely owned.
Yeah, I can't believe how one-sided this was.
JinRo, my God.
GG.
You are so good.
JinRo. Man, that was pretty sick. You got to be feeling pretty good about that game. He didn't really make any mistakes. I mean, he wasn't as decisive about killing him right away when he had that huge lead. But, when you play cautiously like that...
he didn't have to kill him.
Yeah,
that's the
if
thing.
He's dead, let me just play it safe. I'm going to move around with the medevacs.
Just sit an extra 5 minutes, and, I mean, if you move out at the first kill timing, there's a chance something can go wrong.
You can miss micro.
You never know. What if he has a hidden, Overlord somewhere dropping some creep? There's a Baneling nest. Some burrowed Banelings can change the game around.
That's true. Yeah, that is very true.
So, I agree with what he did. I would have done the same. If you're that far ahead, I'm going to lock this one down.
On your first televised match as well.
Absolutely.
You got to take it easy. Our next map is Metalopolis.
The best map in StarCraft 2.
This is the best map.
It is.
It's not just our opinion. It's actually just the best map.
Everyone agrees. And by everyone, I mean like Day9, Artosis, Tasteless, Noni, Hydra, the Team Liquid, the players, that is.
The players.
Maybe not some...
Someone on Team Liquid's like, actually, I don't think... No,
stop
not you.
saying that. It's like, no, all the good players agree.
Yeah, it's a great map.
Yeah.
Zanaga Cavern's pretty good, too. So this is a map Drug has to win on.
Yeah, or he's out of the tournament,
Because, that's true as well. But, I mean, like, there's no way. I mean, he should be able to do better on this map. It's not Delta Quadrant.
That first 4-Marine attack is where it all went wrong.
Everything,
It killed so much.
Everything.
He saw it coming. He didn't make Zerglings Made a spine crawler out in the middle of nowhere that JinRo was just like, okay, right click.
The spine crawler doesn't help in the same way because you could just go around it too.
Yeah, and it takes a long time to build as well.
Countdown started. Get ready for game number 2.